Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're gonna continue working on part 8 of this house build. Let's get started. So in the previous video, we were able to add curtain wall, which we created as a window, and we added our curtain grids and mullions. And here we're gonna continue working on this, but first, let's add in more information here, like adding railings and some of the design elements that we're gonna add here. So first, let's go to level 2 so that we can add the railing right here. And then here, I'm just gonna go to architecture and then click on railing. Here, you'll be able to pick which railing, default railings that you want. We have the pipe, rectangular, and the bottom fill with glass panel. I'm gonna see this rectangle, and then here you'll be able to just click or create a line. What I do is I click on this pick line, and then I create an offset. It's easier for me to do that so that I don't need to do the spacing. So here I could be able to click on the line, and as you can see, it will create an offset of 50. Whatever you put here, it will create those offset. So that's easier. And then what you have to do is just clean up afterwards. So here, what I could do is I could type in SL, so split element, and then you could just delete it and then just pull this back. So that's faster than pulling it upwards again. Here, we just need to put it on the right side. And then now let's finish. And then let's look at it at 3D. So the look is nice. I like the look of the railing. And then let's go to, I believe this is south. No, that's not south, so that's west or east here. So on our east elevation, we're gonna add in some design elements. So what I'm gonna use is model in place. And then let's add in a generic model. It will be our model 3 now. I don't need, you can change the name. It's up to you so that you can differentiate. But for me, that name is good enough. So pick a plane, press OK. I'm gonna pick this plane. Basically, I'm clicking on the tab and I wanna place it on this wall. So once you click that, it will be set on that wall. And then now I'm gonna change the material so that I could change it on Twinmotion. So just random materials. You can go here at home, AEC materials, and as you can see, there's more here. You can even pull it down so that there's more categories. But here I'm just gonna pull up something different. I'm gonna pull up this. So just a random material. And then here I'm gonna add in this. I want to make sure that I'm not overlapping the windows. And I want it to be like that. Maybe I could add in one more here, but that's maybe for later. So I'm gonna finish and I want to look at it because I'm gonna extend it because 250 is not enough probably. So I'm just gonna look at it at 3D to see the look. And I could manually pull this out like that. And what we could do is we could delete this and make this connecting on the wall. So we don't need this railing on here. So that looks good. Yeah, we need something here because I don't want it to be looking like just like that. But I like the look on the corner window. And then here we just need to add in something. This one, I want to extend it upwards like that. And I believe let's do it 1030 extrusion so that everything is easy to know. So 1030, and then now click finish. So that looks good. Let's edit this. Let's delete this path, and we could just extend this all the way there, and then click finish. Now it's connecting to the wall. And then now let's add in something here. So let's go back to east elevation, and then go to architecture again, model in place, and generic model. I'm thinking if I should create something different from here. So for now, let's add in an extrusion. Pick a plane, same plane. So click on your tab so that you can select different planes until you select the plane right like this, the wall. And then now let's add in this. Let's add it from the top. What I could actually do as well is a sweep. It's because we're gonna have it on the corner as well. So I'm gonna close this. Instead, I'm gonna go to 3D because I want it to be here as well on the side as well. So let's go back to model in place, generic model. So now let's click on sweep, and here we need to pick the direction of the sweep that we're gonna create. So we're gonna pick path. We're gonna pick the 3D line, so which is this one and this one. And here we just need to clean it up. So TR, trim and extend here. And then here we just need to pull it back up to this face. So now we can click finish because we have it all. And then we need to edit profile because we're gonna create the profile here. So now this is your axis, and then we could just create something something like this. I want to make sure it's not big enough. So this one, let's do it 150. And then for the width, I don't want it to be too much here. I know this is 130, I remember. So maybe 950 only. Let's make it 800. Click finish, finish, and make sure to change the material. Let's add a random material again. So just pick whatever you want that you know that you haven't used. And then here, I'm going to press OK and then click finish. So that looks good. What I'm going to make this one is I'm going to create a different finish above it or below it. So I will have a finish here, but a different finish on this spot. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna edit in place, edit sweep. I want to edit the profile. I'm gonna add in some profile changes here. So what I'm gonna do is there, something different. Let's change that. Let's mirror this. Okay. And then now let's connect them all together. And then now let's trim here and delete this line. The reason that I'm creating here is so that I could just click on this plane later and then select a different material. So that's the reason why I created this image. Maybe I could create something here as well. Let me, I know it's something that it's not noticeable, but I would love that. Okay, so now SL, spline, that, and trim TR, trim and extend. We could change this material as well. Click finish, finish. So it will look like that now. So before you click finish again, press escape. Here we could change the materials by using paint. So let's click on paint. And then we could select the faces here. So let's see, paint. I want to use something that we haven't used yet. Maybe the parking stripe. As you can see, it's only selecting the bottom of the face here, so which is perfect. So that will be a different finish. So I click that one. Let's see if we could change only on this stripe. If not, it's okay. Smooth lumber. Yes, we can. I'm gonna change it on a different. I'm gonna use this. I don't know if I used that one already. So I'm gonna click on that and on this one as well. So now that's perfect. Click finish. And then now it looks nice. Let's see it unshaded or on consistent color, realistic. So we have a different finish here and a different finish there. So that looks nice. And then we could add in pot lights right above here. I would love this one to be a plank wood. This one probably stone. Here, we're gonna change this to a different wall. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna select this and then edit type where we will need to duplicate this wall. So exterior wall number 2 now. And then what we're gonna do is we're just gonna change the materials. So here, let me see which one we haven't used yet. So hopefully maybe the copper. And then let's change all of this. So just the selected one. You can hold on your control button so that it will select multiple, and then you could change them right away like this. So now everything is changed like that. Okay. I want to make sure that the railing materials. So I'm gonna set the railing materials to something different as well. Probably one of this aluminum that we haven't used. Okay, so that one's set. Probably will change this spot. I'm gonna go to level 2, and the way that the joint is connected, I want this to be dominant. Okay, so let's look at it with 3D again. Okay, that's good. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna extend this one a little bit. AL. So let's align the face. There we go. So before we forget, let's add in the curtain wall door here. So let's go to insert, load family, look for the door, And then let's add in single glass door, curtain wall. And once it's loaded, make sure you're in fine and select the panel or the panel glass, which is that one. There we go. Once you select that, click on that and then load this. And as you can see, it's there as well. I want to double check here. I don't think we haven't add the curtain wall door yet. So let's look at it at second floor, and probably we're gonna add it somewhere here or here. So let's go back to 3D, select the panel again, click on that and change it. And here as well, let's add 2 doors. There we go. And click on the glass. You can go back to level 2 and change the orientation. I would like it like that. This one is too big, but for presentation like that, we could just leave it like this or put it up like that. Let's flip this one as well. But that looks good now. And this one as well. We have this one. Let's go to level 1 and flip this one going outside. So just click on the door and then flip it on the other side. We can even make it as double door. Maybe I'll do that instead. So just add one more single. There we go. And just go back to level 1 and flip it using the arrow. And now that's good. And make sure you're in fine so that you will see the handles. If not, if you see it in coarse, it's disappear. Okay. So let's leave it here like that for now and continue on the next video. Thank you for watching and hope you liked the video. Please hit like and subscribe. Feel free to comment down below.